Next record, Wildflower. J Stretch. Type shit.
Things fall apart and time breaks your heart. I wasn't there, but I know she was your girl. You showed her the world, but fell out of love and you both let go. She was crying on my shoulder. All I could do was hold her. Only made us closer until July. Now I know that you love me. You don't need to remind me. I should put it all behind me, shouldn't I? But I see her in the back of my mind all the time. Like a fever, like I'm burning alive, like a sun. Did I cross the line? Well, good things don't last, and life moves so fast. I'd never ask who is better, 'cause she couldn't be more different from me. Happy and free in leather. And I know that you love me. You don't need to remind me. Wanna put it all behind me. But baby, I see her in the back of my mind all the time. Feels like a fever, like I'm burning alive, like a sign. Did I cross the line? Just wonder how she feels. Valentine's Day, crying in the hotel. I know you didn't tell me, so I kept it to myself. And I wonder, do you see her in the back of your mind, in my eyes? You say no one knows you so well, but every time you touch me, I just wonder how she felt. Valentine's Day, crying in the hotel. I know you didn't mean to hurt me, so I kept it to myself.
It
I
recounts
like that one.
Eilish experience comforting a girl after a difficult breakup, then having a
Okay.
romantic relationship with the person that girl broke up with. That's yeah,
Hey, Billy
bro.
different.
And the way that I was gonna say real quick, the way that she explains and like detail things, you know what I'm saying? Like she's perfected that shit, bro. Like I've broken down like even like the last song I believe it was with the casket, and you know what I'm saying, and just going down in those different layers. She peels back layers something crazy when she's describing something, you know? And yeah, we get more of that in here.
And I like that. Like even on this slow down one, I think the difference between the one well, the reason I didn't like. Well, I don't want to say I didn't like. I didn't really care for the first song compared to like this track. I think this one packs a more powerful punch.
Mm.
Like she even
Facts,
though it
they
is
do.
slower, she's kind of saying a lot in these words.
She is.
You know what I'm saying? So even though it is slower, it's not as airy, and it's a little more like it hits, and I like that. Like I like that. Even though that she is so young, she's still like you could tell she takes her song time with writing songs, making music, and caring about what she actually puts out. And I can definitely appreciate that in the artist as well as I really like that she kind of almost challenges like these views on certain things, like because that's kind of provocative, that whole idea of what you just said there. So
Yeah.
like to talk about that
That's
in a song,
real
but that
too.
does happen.
That
That's some
yeah,
shit that
that's
happens.
real
So
too. Corey said, I think if you are friends with the person still and you want to be with the girl, you should talk to your friend about it. But ultimately, we live one life on this planet, and if they never gonna be together again, why pass up the chance of happiness?
yeah, because I don't feel like I gotta talk
No, for
about
sure.
anything.
And
I don't feel
that's
like I
what I
gotta
had to
talk to
learn.
anybody about anything that I want to do.
So you
Like,
wouldn't talk to your homeboy about going after one of his exes?
what kind of exes we talk? Like, if they was like fiance
They
type shit,
was
but they
about to
did.
get married type vibes,
No,
and they didn't
I
end up
wouldn't even.
together.
I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that. But like, if they were just like dating for a couple months, what we talking about?
That's still dating though.
I
Like
met
that's
her on
like
Tinder.
that's his lady, or it was his lady.
She was on Tinder. I didn't even know y'all talk.
All right, if you didn't know, you ain't know type vibes. But
Oh,
yeah.
well, even if I did know, like,
So you down to talk to a homeboy's ex that you've met and hung out, and they were
now
on each other's
now you
hip?
adding shit. Now you adding shit.
I'm just
Now you
saying.
adding
I'm
shit.
just saying,
Now
bro.
now you talking about we hanging out, we all in this together again. Now you going back to that. If they had a thing, that thing is over.
You adding shit.
How am I okay? What's the question? So
All
I
I'm
understand.
saying is, are y'all hollering at one of your homeboys' ex that y'all have
Am I-
met?
Now or
Yeah.
then?
Huh?
Now or back then?
Damn, you double back in. It's crazy.
No. I'm just saying because I know back then I
Yeah.
wasn't as
So there's
mindful as I am now. So I operate way
It depends
different.
on the homeboy.
So it's a time thing with y'all. Like, Groove, you on some 10 years later, I see her and it's still up there. Is that what you saying?
No, I'm not saying that.
I mean,
what I'm saying is, let's say hypothetically, if something like that was to happen now. Well, first and foremost, if I'm mindful of what they had, I'm gonna easily hit up my bro and be like, "Hey, so like, can you
Okay.
honestly tell me what you like? What really was your thing with this person?" And then I'll gauge it off of that because I've learned that like some people really be like, "Hey,
Get
bro,
your
I'm really good," and they
Yeah.
be really good.
Oh, yeah,
But there's
yeah.
other motherfuckers that are dying
Oh yeah,
inside, and they
yeah,
can't. It's eating them
yeah,
alive every
yeah.
time they talk to you and when you talk to them. So,
Nah, I agree.
like for
Yeah,
me, if
that's
it's some,
true.
especially somebody I care about, like when
That's
people I
true.
care about, I'm gonna make the conscious effort to
Do
reach
the right
out. But
thing,
when I was younger, I mean, obviously that wasn't the case because
bro.
nobody teaches you how to properly do
Like,
that until you make a
Bro,
few
if she
mistakes.
want to eat the dick up, I'm gonna let her eat the dick up. I'm sorry. That's what she want to. That's what she want to do. I can't stop her from doing what she want to do, King. That's what she wanted to do. How am I supposed to?
we're going to have a brief intermission. We're going to let the chat breathe.
Jesus
We're just
Christ!
gonna let can we clip that? We're gonna let the chat breathe. You guys didn't hear the things that you heard.
Just kidding. Just jokes. Just jokes.
Nah,
Just jokes.
freshies in the chat, please. Drop the
Just
freshies in
jokes.
the chat, man. That
Just
was hilarious
jokes.
though. All right, so this song Wildflower.
Yeah, good song.
How do we make a
Love
return?
love her vocals. You know what I'm saying? Love the subject matter, all that. Fire, fire.
But I see her in the back of my mind all the time like a fever, like I'm burning alive. Like, damn. Like, that's what I mean by the imagery that she places in these lyrics and breaks down and describes things, man.